proudly sponsored by Premier Guns.
Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and what a fantastic year shooting has had. Now you may have heard that the HSE results from the consultation about lead, there's a 6-month delay now in them releasing those figures, and I think that's a very promising sign. If anything, it means that nothing is going to change overnight. Also, we don't need to be too fearful of steel, particularly in older guns. Take a look at the video that I did with Giles Marriott that's on this channel now. He'll tell you everything you need to know. And BASC have been pretty good about things. And they've even said, and I was surprised to see this, that if they feel that the restrictions are going to be a little bit too much, disproportionate, they'll also be fighting back about that. We are so well represented by our organisations. I don't want to say shooting's a broad church, but of course it is. There is an organisation out there to support your interests in this sport. So I think we've got a lot to be positive about. And on the sporting side of things, we've got shooting coming back to the Commonwealth Games. Great British skeet player, Sophie Herman, the first junior woman representing Great Britain to ever become a world champion. We have got absolutely so much going on in our sport. Organisations need a big shout out as well this year because they have been absolutely fantastic. It doesn't matter what your interests are, whether you're involved in gamekeeping, whether you're concerned about wildfires, you've only got to look at what the organisations are doing. Richard Bailey, who's appeared on this show before, he was made famous for saving the school in Sheffield. If you remember, they raised just over £19,000. He's been representing us in the England and Wales Wildfire Forums over in Belfast. In 2021 there were 237 wildfires. By 2022 that had increased to an unbelievable 973. Can you believe that? It's mostly barbecues. And are we calling for them to ban barbecues? No, of course we're not. And this sport has weathered so many storms, so many things against us, and we're coming through them, and we're coming through them. This year we've seen the return of things like the Chelsea Bun Club, the Welsh Game Fair. We've got all the shows booked. Hopefully you've already got your tickets for the British Shooting Show. There's EWA coming up. We're not stopping. And I'm really, really hopeful for next year as well. It's going to be brilliant. I'd like to say a massive thank you to Nick at Premier Guns. He's going to give you a talk through of his shop if you haven't been. This is what it looks like, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank them very, very much indeed for sponsoring this show. Thank you to everybody who has gone out and competed on behalf of this country and of Great Britain on the world stage. Thank you. And thank you to our organisations for everything that they're doing. And thank you for watching. A Happy New Year. I'll see you soon.
Hello, my name's Nick Cross, I'm CEO of Premier Guns, and we're here today to talk about the fantastic range of shotguns we have here at Premier Guns, the greatest gun shop ever. So we're going to have a little look inside and show you a few more things. You follow me. Okay, so we're inside. This is where all the fun happens. We have one of the biggest range of shotguns, if not the biggest range of shotguns in Britain and Northern Ireland. Actually, Northern Ireland is in Britain. So, in the whole of the British Isles. So, I don't know where to start, but this is just one of 7 different racks, completely crammed with shotguns. Okay, so here we have the RFMs. We've got 20 balls, side by sides, 12 side by sides. We started doing these just before Christmas. They're selling like hotcakes. Come and have a look at those if you like that sort of thing. So, that's the RFMs. Then here we go with the MK38 stand. We've got over 50 in stock, various grades, Beavertail 4Ns, different barrel lengths, trap and sporting, game guns. Look at them. We got plenty of those. That's the MK38s. Then we move around here. You'll be amazed at this. We have the biggest British shotgun selection in the British Isles. I've said British Isles again. So here we are. Look at these. DT10s, DT11s, second-hand, new, pre-loved, the whole range here. 694s, silver pigeons, 20 balls, 12s, different barrel lengths. Look at it. Each of these cabinets was supplied to us. I'll just come on camera here. Each of these cabinets was supplied to us by Beretta which means they were shipped over from Italy. That's because we're what's called a shop-in-shop dealer, which means that the Beretta actually take sort of, what's the word I want? Take an interest directly with this particular shop. There's only a few in the country. We are, of course, Beretta premium dealers, one of a handful. And of course, we had to fight quite hard to reach that status probably about 10 years ago. And look at it now. We're Beretta rich. So the thing about Berettas is they're a different style of shotgun. They're a lot more delicate. The engraving is exquisite. They're Italian. They're very ergonomic. We'll perhaps come on to that later. So, bless you. And this stand here, we've got the top end Berettas. We've got 687 EELLs. We've got an SL3. We've got more than one SL3. If you look at the top one, you'll notice that the cone heights can be different. We're very concerned with gun fit, which brings me on to the Beretta VIP experience. I came back 3 weeks ago from one of those. And what we do, the customers who want this, we go to the factory at Beretta, we stay by the lake at Lake Azio. Every time, you start off, chunk of wood, end up with a custom-made stock. So we might come back to that. Beretta VIP experience. Now the thing is, when I first started in the trade 40 stinking years ago, I know I don't look old enough, we used to sell 5, 6 Brownings. We'd have 20, you know, when we had 15 Brownings in stock, we thought we were the kings of the earth. And then I realised that actually the business model needed to revolutionise. When we started here at Premier Guns, we realised that, you know what, the demand is there if we're there to meet it. Now, you know what it's like. When I bought this suit, I went into the shop in Derby and I said, well, I want a suit. And they had, I haven't got that in your size, we've got this in your size. And I chose this one. But actually with shooting, that's not really always good. We worked out 20 years ago, 15 years ago, that no, if it's there, the customer can feel it, try it. And remember, we've got 70 demonstration guns, I found out a few seconds ago. So that's incredible. So the thing, what it means is, so if you like that gun there, okay, so, okay, it looks okay. So you can then take a more scratched and used version out into the field without touching the one you may or may not buy. And then, oh yeah, you know, that's okay, I need a bit more on the comb. And you can have the right gun for you. The thing is, the message is, Premier Guns, it's worth the journey because we have the right gun for you. But we don't have to get you the right gun. It's here already, which is why people travel from the South Coast and Scotland and Wales, those are the extremities of the UK, to just come to us because we've got them already. That's our strong point.